It's Tara from Prosperous Personalized Yoga right here in Brooklyn, NYC. And I'd like to thank you for tuning in today. Today I have a little treat for you if you work at a desk. If you sit all day, if you're fairly stagnant, this is for you. So I've put together a short little 5-minute sequence that you can do seated, either cross-legged like I am here at home, or you can do it at your desk, on your lunch break, any chance you have to steal 5 minutes away to practice a little self-care in the body. We're gonna help open up the chest and relax those shoulders from possibly being hovered over a computer all day. We'll stretch out the neck and the wrists and just give ourselves some general TLC. So without any further ado, let's get started. So come to a comfortable seat, whether that's cross-legged, up on a pillow like moi, or whether that is seated at your desk in a chair, or maybe on the edge of your couch if you work from home, wherever you're going to feel nice and comfortable. Take a moment to sit up straight, ground through the sits bones, straighten and grow tall up through the spine, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Bring the palms to face down on the knees for some grounding. And let's just sit still, close the eyes, or welcome a soft gaze. We're not focused on our visual focus. We're going to take 3 deep breaths, preparing for our little sequence. Mentally preparing, getting ready to welcome these steady, even breaths. Now each action we're going to perform 3 times for 3 inhales and 3 exhales. You don't have to follow my pace exactly. You can go at your own pace with your own breath. As long as the movement is married to the breath, I'm a happy camper. And I will be mirroring you in this exercise. So if you're looking at your computer or your phone, you can follow me as you see me. So by now I'm sure we've gotten through our breaths, our 3 deep grounding breaths. And on the next inhale, we're going to start to welcome 3 shoulder rolls. So inhale, squeeze those shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, allow the shoulders to melt down the back. Inhale, the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, allow them to roll down the back one more. Exhale, on the next inhale, the fingertips are going to come out and up. Really stretch from fingertip to fingertip, spreading the body apart. The fingertips reach the sky, the palms touch, we look up, and we exhale, we swan dive the arms back down, reaching as far as we can. 2 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, ground through the sits bones to stretch and reach up. Inhale through the side bodies, reach, and exhale, let everything go. Beautiful. We're going to inhale those arms up one more time, and this time we're going to twist on the exhale. We're going to bring our right hand to our left knee and allow the left hand to come behind the spine. If you're in a chair, maybe the left hand grabs onto the back of the chair or the opposite side of the chair. 3 inhales and exhales here. See if with every inhale you can grow taller. And with every exhale, maybe you can twist just a little bit more from the belly. If you'd like the stretch to go all the way up into the neck, see if perhaps you can bring your chin in line with that left shoulder looking behind you. Final inhale here. And the exhale brings us back to front. We unravel. The inhale brings our arms out and up overhead once more. And the exhale this time brings our left hand to our right knee. Oh, hi, Ella. And our right hand is going to come behind us, acting as that second spine. Same thing here. See if you can grow with every inhale and twist a little bit deeper from the belly with every exhale. Maybe the twist goes all the way up into your neck, and maybe you gaze on over that right shoulder for 3 breaths. Final inhale. Exhale, unravels everything back to the front. Now make sure we're nice and grounded and that we haven't lost our tall spine. We're going to do some wrist stretches because chances are you're on a phone or a computer or some sort of device every day. Our hands do so much for us. Go ahead and start to stretch out through the fingers like so. Our hands do so much for us and they get so little love. So we're going to bring our right hand forward, the palm facing away from us, fingers down towards the ground. Take that left hand and grab onto those fingers and gently start to pull the fingers back toward the forearm so you get a really lovely stretch through the inside of the wrist here. Try to make sure that your shoulders stay rolled down, shoulder blades are trying to come together. 3 deep breaths here. Close the eyes if it feels good. Final exhale, we let it go, shake it out, bring it to the other side. The left hand comes out in front, the fingertips face the ground, palm away from us. The right hand comes to grab those fingers and start to gently pull them towards our forearm. Remember, shoulders down and back. I have trouble with that myself. Breathe deeply, 3 inhales and exhales. Breathe into that forearm, getting a nice, lovely stretch. Final breath here. Exhale, shake it out. I really like to do these shakes where I really squeeze my fists and then throw my hands open like this. It feels really nice to pay attention to my hands just for a moment. Cool. Now we're going to bring just our right hand up overhead. Take an inhale to stretch it nice and long and an exhale to bend over to that left side. Now, if you're sitting at a chair, you're not going to be able to walk the left fingertips out to increase the side stretch, but you can let those fingertips drop down or even hold maybe the edge of your chair. You're taking 3 inhales and exhales here, all the while remembering to keep the chest nice and open. Try not to concave forward like this. We want to think of that beautiful open heart. The shoulder blades are pulling together. Final exhale, we bring both arms to stretch up. Ooh, take an inhale to lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. We're going to exhale, we're going to let those right fingertips drop so our left fingertips are above our head. Inhale to really stretch up and exhale to come up and over. Try not to crunch the side body that you're bending over here. Remember the chest stays nice and open as you take 3 deep inhales and exhales. Maybe the right fingertips walk away from the sits bones if you're seated like I am, or maybe they stretch further down past your chair if you're seated at an office chair. Next exhale brings everything up. Inhale, we're going to clasp the hands together, flip the palms to face the ceiling, stretch, stretch, stretch. And on the exhale, we're going to bring that clasped hand to the nape of the neck. Take one more inhale to stretch up, stretch the neck long, and then exhale, start to pull, use the hands to pull the chin into the chest. The elbows will try to meet in front of the head here so that you're getting a very nice long stretch through the traps, through the back of the neck. This should feel great, especially if you've been sitting all day. Take 3 incredibly juicy inhales and exhales here. See if as you inhale, you can send the breath to all those sticky spots in the tops of the shoulders and the back of the neck. And as you exhale so gloriously, empty everything out and see if you can let that stress go with it. Bye stress, see you later. One more big juicy inhale and exhale here. Beautiful. Go ahead and unclasp those hands very slowly and gently. Roll the chin back up parallel to the floor. Cool. And now we're going to do a nice heart opener. There's 2 options here. It might depend on what kind of chair you're sitting in or your flexibility. Go with whatever works for your body. So the first option is to clasp opposite elbows behind behind your back or as close as you can get to opposite elbows. That's okay. Maybe you can only grab into like the middle of your forearms. Wherever you are is where we'll meet. No judgment, please. That's my favorite mantra. Don't judge yourself. I'm not judging you, so please, you don't judge you. We're going to take an inhale to open up that chest and do a little baby back bend. Maybe you even open up the throat and the chin drops back. So if this isn't enough for you, if you want more, go ahead and clasp your hands behind your back, right about at the sacrum, and start to draw the knuckles down towards the floor or towards the chair, opening up that chest. Same thing here, maybe the throat opens, maybe not. Either which way, you've taken 3 deep inhales and exhales in this back bend. Your next exhale is going to maintain the clasp behind your back, but bring you to an upright seated position. As we exhale, we're going to start to bend forward in our seat or in our chair, maintaining either the clasp behind our back or us trying to grab our opposing elbows. Bend as far forward as you can go. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it. It doesn't matter. Just do what you can and hold that open chest as you do it. Take 3 deep, long inhale and exhales. This might be very uncomfortable for the body. The calmer the breath, the more you're indicating to your body that it doesn't need to panic. So really, really deep inhales and exhales here nourish that body. Final exhale, we'll pull ourselves back up to seated. Release that clasp. Shake it out. Good job. That is a hard one to do. Good on you for trying it. Cool. And we're going to get into our neck on each side just one more time. We're almost done. We're wrapping it up. We've got 2 more little exercises to do here. So again, I'm mirroring you. We're going to take our right ear to our right shoulder. We're going to bring those right fingertips up to the left side of the head or the left ear to help draw that ear to that shoulder, getting such a nice, beautiful, juicy stretch here through the left side of our neck. Perhaps the left fingertips grab onto the side of the chair. That's a great way to increase the stretch. Or if you're seated like me, you can walk the fingertips out away from your sit bones. 3 deep breaths, just like the other neck stretch. Can you send your inhale to any spots of tension? And allow your exhale to melt that tension away. Last exhale here brings us back to center. We're going to take it to the other side. Left fingertips come to the right side of the ear, and we start to gently pull the left ear towards the left shoulder, getting a beautiful stretch through the right side of the neck here. Maybe the right fingertips grab the base of the chair to help the stretch, or maybe you walk your fingertips out. 3 deep breaths, sending the inhale to those points of tension and allowing the exhale to melt those points of tension and stress away. Yes, beautiful. That final exhale allows us to release everything, come back to center, shake it out a little bit. Ooh, yeah, feels good. And last but not least, we're just going to do 1 more forward fold without any sort of clasp behind our back to help decompress the spine just a little bit. Again, you might not go very far, that's fine. If you are in the position to stand up, I do welcome you to stand and take a forward fold with your feet hip-width distance apart. Bend those knees generously so you make it about releasing your lower back if you're standing. And if not, follow me. We're seated and we're going to inhale to sit up nice and tall. And we're going to exhale to fold forward from the hip bones, the hip crease. Try to maintain that flat back as long as you can, like you're going up and over a big yoga ball. And when you can no longer maintain that flat back, go ahead and release down. Maybe you don't get this far, that's okay. Maybe you're up here. The point is that we're trying and that we're loving ourselves and not judging. Allow yourself to hang out here for 3 deep inhales and exhales. Sending the breath to sticky spots on the inhale and allowing it to melt away on the exhale. Maybe you fold a little bit deeper with the releasing of that tension. And on that last slowly going to roll up through the spine, go oh so very slowly so that the blood doesn't rush to your head. As we come back up to seated, nice and tall, or standing nice and tall, roll the shoulders back. Take a moment to stand in Tadasana or to sit in stillness. And allow the body to absorb the work it just did. Take about 3 calm breaths here. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Bow your chin into your chest. And take a moment here to practice gratitude. Gratitude to yourself for taking this time out of your busy work day to care for your body, to care for your mind, to care for your breath. I'm so proud of you, and I hope you are too. And if you'd like to dedicate your practice to someone you love or to something you're trying to find within your own life, go ahead and set that dedication or intention too. You'll find that paying attention to it will help bring it into your life in little ways, simply because you're noticing it, because you spent a moment to think on it. So thanks again for tuning in. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you sticking it out with me and sticking it out for yourself. You can check us out on prosperousyoga.com, Prosperous Yoga on Instagram or Facebook. You can find our medium.com article on our website with this little baby desk flow all written out for you, so you can print it out to have it by your desk or have it nearby to help support you. And I appreciate you tuning in. Again, this is Tara from Prosperous Personalized Yoga in Brooklyn. And if you're local here in Brooklyn or in Lower Manhattan, check out the website. Send me a private message, send me an email, and see if maybe we can set something up in your home on your schedule to benefit you. I come to you and we work the yoga right on out, babe. All right. Until next time, take care.